Yeah.
My natural state is I would not engage. For example, and in a sense, it's a good thing creatively. Because let's say if I had written in 1988, I was contracted by this company called the Edwin Mellen Press. Right now, they do a lot of scholarly stuff. They're still around. They wanted me to write a poem on King Arthur, and I wrote the poem. And it was the best thing I wrote at the time, and it's still a good, solid poem. But it's nothing compared to my later work. I don't. It's somewhere in my. I have a couple of safes where I have my old manuscripts. It's somewhere there. I haven't seen it in years, but imagine if that book had been published. The press wanted me to then they became a partial subsidy press, and I decided not to do that because I had subsidy published an earlier shittier poem uh, in my in the mid '80s. But I said no, I'm not going to do that. But imagine if they had published it and had gotten out to great acclaim, and so I would have had this mediocre poem out there, and people would be raving about it. Well, this is why you need to have good criticism. How many artists that have some talent do something, make a mediocre film or whatnot, and get praised to heaven, and then they get a four-picture deal to make blockbusters. There's a guy, David Gordon Green is a good example. His first three or four films were small independent films of quality. Then he started doing, I think he did Halloween, the remake. So he made all this money doing crap. What incentive does he have to go back? What incentive did someone like George Lucas have to make quality films? And he could have been a great filmmaker if you see something like THX 1138, his first film that he made. But he made all this Star Wars crap. And now he's worth $10 billion or whatever the fuck he's for putting out garbage and promoting Joseph Campbell bullshit to the world. Um, so in a sense, creatively and for society in the long run, it might be a good thing that my stuff didn't get out when I was 25 or 30 and I was not a great writer or just becoming a great writer, because I don't think I would have gotten lazy, but it would have been more likely than me being lazy. Now I can go till I drop dead, and I can use the screwings over that I and my wife Jessica have gotten as fuel. But so you have to look at it from that perspective.